So what you're looking at is the 13 or 14-year-old, geez, maybe 15-year-old in-dash GPS unit in my 2000 Silverado. I actually have three of these. I have an '03 Suburban that has a unit like this, and I also have a '98 S10 that has a unit like this. Now, my late father has a 2003 Silverado with the stock radio in it, and I was thinking about doing a nice GPS upgrade for it so I could drive it next year. I need this because when I'm gigging, I kind of got to know where I'm going. A backup camera would be really nice in that truck, which none of my trucks have, but it'd be cool to have in that one. And it would be nice to be able to stream my SiriusXM and some of my other apps. I understand Android Auto is pretty cool, and I see most units are that these days. There's not a lot out there for actual GPS. Now, here's the problem. It sounds like if you're using Android Auto and you get one of these, I don't know, Android media players or Android Auto in-dash units, it's going to work real nice for you unless you lose signal on your phone, which actually happens quite a bit for me. I've got T-Mobile, but it doesn't have coverage everywhere. So if I'm trying to do a gig in the middle of nowhere and I lose signal, I have a problem. I have no maps, and I need maps in the middle of nowhere because I don't know where I'm going. Something else I will say is that I don't use this GPS as something that I program a destination into and I get step-by-step directions. No, I use it as a map. So it just shows me where I am and what the area looks like around me. And if I want to go somewhere, I choose my own route. I don't like those. In the next 100 feet, make a U-turn, then turn left, then turn right. I can't stand that. Anybody who's ever ridden with me who has that on their phone or something, I tell them to turn it off, let me drive, because it drives me nuts. Let me decide how to get somewhere. I don't need to be told. All I want is a map to show me where I'm at. So that's how I use something like this. I'd like something like that for the 2003 Silverado. Also, I noticed Google Maps is a little goofy because I live on Kinnickinnick Avenue. Although on Google Maps it says I live on 32nd Division Memorial Highway or something like that. And thank you for your service, but I wasn't aware that I lived on the 32nd Division Memorial Highway or Infantry or whatever it is. I didn't know that. I knew it was Highway 32 and KK. But according to Google Maps, that's where I live. Now, if I didn't know where this place was, I'd get a little lost because that's not on any of the signs around here. It all says Kinnickinnick Avenue. I don't like that. I like the GPS a lot better, like this. So I don't need to know where the nearest coffee shop is or where the nearest McDonald's is or where the nearest pet grooming place is. I don't care. I just want a map like this. And Google Maps seems to give you all kinds of other information that I don't care about. So I've looked at Pioneer stuff. There's not a lot out there. It seems like a lot of the stuff's sold out. What they do have is fine. There's one I'm looking at that's okay. But it's just the Android Auto, because I use Android. It doesn't have the built-in GPS. Nothing I've seen built-in GPS is even available. What else is good out there? I've got until spring to do this. I don't plan on driving that truck until spring. But I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to look at. I don't know what other brands are good. I kind of like the volume knob. A lot of stuff doesn't seem to have it anymore. It's a touch screen thing where you got to make it, the volume go up and down. I want a stereo to sound decent, So I'm not trying to get some cheapo thing that looks good but sounds like crap. I want something that sounds good. I'm not going to run amps, but I'm going to run really nice replacement speakers, which is what I do in my trucks, and it sounds good. I actually have a powered subwoofer in this one, and I might do it in Dad's truck down the road, but I need a good head unit to do that. So I'm a little less worried about the 4-volt outputs on the amplifiers and that. I'm just worried about something that's got a nice GPS. Sounds good. This is what I'm used to for sound. This is an AVIC I don't know what it is. There were several different models, like a 920 BT or something like that. This might be a 700. One has DVD, one doesn't. Oh, and by the way, I don't need DVD or CD. On these trucks, I've had to go into the dash, way back there, and cut this bracket out just to accommodate the depth of this unit. I've noticed a lot of the new units that do not have CD or DVD are not as deep. So I wouldn't have to cut the dash, and I would really rather not cut a bracket because you can get rattles down the road. And I plan on keeping this truck forever. It's a nice truck. I plan on putting collector's plates on it as soon as I can. It was my dad's truck. It's never going anywhere. It'll always be in the family. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't know what to do. I don't know what YouTube video to look at. Everybody just seems to be promoting the products either they sell or, you know, whatever company has promoted their video to show their products. There's a lot of Chinese stuff out there. I hate those floating ones. It looks like somebody just stuck a tablet on the dash. The fit and finish on those are terrible. I don't like them. I want something that, you know, looks like this, just in the dash, where it looks like it belongs there. And if I get something good, like I say, I'll keep them for a long time. This one still works just fine. Handles my hands-free calling, which I need. Being a disabled person, it's real important to have now. And shows me where I'm going and plays my tunes. And that's what I need out of an in-dash screen. It could have Android Auto. It could have all kinds of stuff. But I think it might be the wise thing to do to have a built-in GPS. I know you can save certain maps, but I guess that takes a lot of space, either on the phone or on the unit itself. They don't recommend you do that. I don't want to have to worry about that. I don't want to have to worry about saving a map for a certain area, then deleting it later. And I just want easy. What's easy out there? What's good? Let me know. Thanks.